The working life started very young for me. It started at the age of 9, and used to work at a golf course as a caddy boy. And there were times when there was no jobs because there were no golfers or the weather was bad and there was no golf. So I started being resourceful from a very young age. There used to be a lot of fruit trees on the golf course, like your mangoes and guavas, and we used to pluck that and take it back to the area where we lived and sold it amongst the neighbors. I had no idea, no clue that, this is what entrepreneurship is all about, and yeah, I just grew from there. So that resourcefulness started from a very young age that I caught on. If you don't have a job, you can find other means of making an income. And little did I know that was grooming me to be the businessman that I am today. VRB Hotel Services provides commercial cleaning and laundry services to prestigious properties throughout the country, namely the Beverly Hills Hotel, and the on-property laundry can be found at the Garden Court uMhlangha. I am very hands-on in my business, and I try to get my hands in every aspect of my business. So I run the admin, I run the operation, physically get down and dirty with my staff. So the relationship I have with my staff is more of colleagues rather than the employer-employee. And I think for me that's important, because it gives me a sense of what my staff go through on the ground. The business started officially in 21st of August 1997. It was born out of Sun Sun's commitment towards developing its people. So I was an employee of Sun. So when the opportunity came about, it was called the Insourcing Project, where the opportunities are given to its staffing to start up their own businesses. And I was one of the ones that were selected and given the opportunity to start that business. I looked at it as a formidable challenge, and yeah, I enjoyed it from day one. And it was not just a matter of being given the opportunity. They gave us the opportunity and gave us the training and the support that was required in order to make the businesses successful. And that support now is better than ever. And it can only result in one thing, and that's successful small businesses growing into big businesses. The very first day I walked into this hotel, it was actually this very hotel, and I knew nothing about hospitality. And my very first experience was what made me understand what five-star service is all about. It was understanding what perfection is, understanding that when you've thought you've given enough is not enough, and that's where I had an understanding of going the extra mile. If I can give you an example, I set up this room perfectly, and only to have the GM call later on and said that the room was not set up perfectly. So we called back to the room, and we went. We picked up the glass, twisted it in the light, and there was a thumbprint on the glass. So that was my very first experience in hospitality in a five-star hotel. For me, my real success story will be if I can present others with the opportunity that I've been given, and if I can just do it for even one person, and I know the difference that it makes. So I want to be in a position to afford that same opportunity, or if not better, to any other individual.